Hello again, this is Phil Creighton of the Shadow Chasers, Paranormal Investigations and Research, reviewing paranormal detection equipment. One of our favorite meters is this one right here. It is the RF meter, basically a radio frequency meter. It monitors from 0 hertz all the way to 1.47 gigahertz, determined by your sensitivity right here. It switches between, well, you're looking at it right now, it's monitoring the power in the room of about fluctuations around 20 hertz with spikes. And it's got a switch here, logarithmic versus linear modes. Logarithmic allows you to determine the actual power of the frequency that you're tracking. Linear will actually determine what direction it is by constantly indicating power strengths. You just roll down the dial, turn it until you get the strength back, follow it in that direction. Anytime you hit a cloud, same process as the EMF meter. RF meters are much more useful, providing they're in the right range. I've seen some newer meters that look outstanding, including ones with bar graph displays, spectrum analyzers, and the like. This is one of the problems too. Most RF meters are set at basic, networking range because they're designed for network technicians. You're looking for one that comes in under your general power lines or lower. And then again, RF meters measure the hertz spectrum, which is basically the compression of the waves, how many waves a second. It'll tell you how many hertz, how far it peaks. And when you're going through an EMF meter, it monitors a specific fluctuation of the EM field across the hertz spectrum. How many hertz does this monitor? This one monitors all hertz. However, newer ones and some of the more popular ones are only monitoring cell phone band and networking ranges where you're up in the megahertz or even gigahertz ranges. Those are absolutely useless for our work. The number one thing that we have found is an RF meter, and most EMF meters, we're looking for the lower end of the spectrum. We want 40 hertz and under to detect any form of paranormal activity. Anything above that, we're going to be getting nothing for results, or we're going to be tracking artificial sources such as cell phones and the like. Again, this is a very useful meter. It's even got a vibration sensor here, so it allows you to switch it over to vibration mode so it'll vibrate, and if you can't actually see it light up at night. However, it does have green and red LED lights in here, so anytime you start to pick up the strength more than halfway, the red light will start to fluctuate. Roll the dial and you can get even more sensitivity. Let's see if we can peek on this. Well, there we go. That is the power from the laptop right now. So, you barely feel the vibration, barely see the vibration running. But very useful piece of equipment. At $89 when we first got it, invaluable. Now this same meter has been built with a frequency filter and other attachments starting at $160 and up. Ouch.